Welcome. Today we're just revisiting a Jund Reanimator deck. The concept with this deck is we play a Gold Hound on turn 1, ideally. On turn 2, we mill with Undead Butler, or Teachings of the Kirin, and put a large creature in the graveyard, hopefully a Titan of Industry. And then on turn 3, we can actually cast Diagraph Rebirth after we sacrifice our Gold Hound. So the sacrifice brings the cost of Diagraph Rebirth down to 4, and then with the extra point of mana and an untapped land, we can cast Diagraph Rebirth and get a turn 3 Titan of Industry, which sounds pretty good. I've just been tinkering with this deck since my last effort, and the previous version didn't have any removal cards in it, so I've popped in 3 soul transfers, and I really want to try out Riveteer's Ascendancy because I've got quite a few sacrifice outlets in the deck. I've got Dreadfeast Demon, Ziatora. I've got Ziatora's Envoy has Blitz, and even actually Fable of the Mirror Breaker. The reflection can the copy gets sacrificed. So it seems like a chance to try out Riveteer's Ascendancy and see if we can actually get any triggers off this. It might not work, to be honest, but I think we'll try that out. And I'm gonna experiment a bit with best of 3. I've just really thrown together a sideboard here. This is my first attempt at a sideboard. So against things like monoblue, I've got Torch Breath, which can't be countered. We've got Fatal Grudge, which could be quite good. This forces a sacrifice, and it's a cantrip, but we have to sacrifice one of our own permanents. So that's quite flexible, really. But I think it's also probably good against protection spells, mono blue decks and things. And I've also got Riveteer's Charm. So this has a sacrifice option on there. This also you can exile the graveyard. So this is my Graveyard Hate card as well. I've put a couple of Belduvian Atrocities in, so I think this guy's interesting. If I want to go sort of low to the ground and just drop the top end of the deck, some of the top end, this can reanimate something cheap. Actually, I'm having second thoughts about this card already, just because we don't have many cheap creatures at the moment. Anyway, we might try this out. There's also Olivia Crimson Bride. I had this in the main deck. I've switched it to the sideboard just because there are some quite popular big flyers at the moment. She's only a 3/4, which at the moment that's not a great stat line for a 6 mana flyer. If we can get away with playing Olivia, we will. But yeah, against the Haughty Djinn or the White Flyers, White Angels, she's not very good because she only triggers the reanimation effect when she's attacking, and I don't have a way of keeping her alive. So we pop her in the sideboard, I think. But yeah, bit of an experiment. I don't know if there's much point putting Olivia in the sideboard, but she might be quite good in some matchups. So we just switch decks here. Try a bit of standard ranked. We do have turn 2 teachings, which is pretty good. We'll need to get a swamp. Yeah, we've got one in the deck. The reason why I've got so many mountains is so that we can cast the treasure dog on turn 1 consistently. Yeah, we could go Blood Tithe Harvester here. This looks like a lot of colours in this deck. That's all 5 colours, isn't it? Could be a domain deck with drag to the bottom. But you notice these 2 lands don't have basic land types. I think we'll swing in. So we've got the blood token here. We can actually discard Titan of Industry, end of his turn. If he puts out a creature, yeah, he's just putting out a creature, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. On our turn we can sacrifice the Blood Tithe Harvester to kill it. And then we can play Diagraph Rebirth for 4, or even 3. Oh. I don't have any blood tokens. Never mind. Yeah, that's kind of an important little detail. Oh, we can blow up an enchantment actually as well. So that's a pretty good result there. Turn 4 Titan. We didn't think about the blood token being important for Blood Tithe Harvester, but obviously the mistake was using the blood token at the end of his turn. I had to wait till my turn. Should have killed his token first, and that would have made Diagraph Rebirth cost 3. So I could afford to spend them on the blood token and then cast the Diagraph Rebirth. Let's block with the Rhino here, I think. Could blitz out a Zeotora's Envoy. That's quite a lot of damage. That's lethal. Pretty good. Alright, yeah, I'm in best of one, I just realised. Did not quite click the right thing. There we go, we want to do best of 3. I've only just started playing best of 3 in ranked. And so I haven't really thought too much about whether this is a good best of 3 deck or a best of 1 deck. Yeah, we've got to mulligan this. So let's keep 6. I think I like having a Rebirth in the opening hand. I think we can drop one of the soul transfers because it's, yeah, we don't have any black mana. Bit of a problem. That could actually give us the black mana we need. Now, Fable is a bit tricky. I think we discard Soul Transfer because we just can't cast it, and we'll discard Diagraph Rebirth. We'll just try and find a big creature. Yeah, obviously, yeah, next turn we'll do that. Any luck, we'll be very lucky and top deck a big creature. Destroy evil. So yeah, this is the Esper deck. He's not going to attack. That's our first point of black mana. I think, on balance, I'm going to Infernal Grasp the Dennick. And swing it like that. There's Raffine. Suppose it's a shame we don't have an enchantment in play. We can't get the maximum out of Soul Transfer. So we're already seeing the benefit of actually playing some removal cards. I will hold this mountain because I might get to discard it. Okay, go for a harvester here. Talking of discarding, I could just pitch this mountain to the blood token. It means the blood tithe harvester, of course, can't do any damage, but he's going to get blown up anyway, which is fine. Nice. So my Esper deck, I've just added 4 Phyrexian Missionaries. I think it's a really good card. I've only got 1 Dennick, so I think it's a really good idea any Dennicks that you're kind of missing in the build, you can replace with Phyrexian missionaries. Right, yeah, we are pitching this mountain. Got another mountain. We will... You know what? I think I will play that land. And I won't attack. We could rebirth a harvester. That's kind of the best, maybe the best option we've got. Get a blood token. Then we've still got Diagraph Rebirth because we've got the treasure tokens. Okay. He's going to attack like that. This has got first strike, so we'll go in front of that. And we'll just trade off with the missionary like that. That's fine. He's probably got Wandering Emperor. That would be my guess. Okay, so Sheoldred. Okay. Right, yeah, let's draw a card. So we're going to need 3 blood tokens, aren't we? Oh, that's going to hurt. So one option is Diagraph Rebirth to get our Blood Tithe Harvester back. We can do that next turn. I think we should cycle this Proving Ground. But maybe at the end of his turn. Okay, it's another Dennick. Right. We'll cycle this and take 2 damage. Teachings. Okay, that's interesting. Now, I guess we've got 7 mana, including the these. But I think I'll chuck the shaman in the way. So the other option. Okay, it looks like he's probably got... He's got Wandering Emperor mana up. So he potentially could give this first strike. I mean, if I block with everything, that could be a huge blowout. That just kills all my creatures. I think I will just chuck the shaman in the way. And an interesting thing as well, I'm just thinking now, it might not be safe to... It might not be safe to try my Blood Tithe Harvester plan, because that only gives him -6/-6. And if we think he's got... Obviously, Wandering Emperor can save the Sheoldred. We'll go on under that assumption. He's got the Wandering Emperor, and we'll do something else. We'll play Teachings. That gives me another blocker as well, which is nice. And we'll try this Riveteer's Ascendancy. Yeah, so... yeah. I'm just thinking if I suck... just out of curiosity... no, I don't have anything I can bring back yet. We don't have much time left in the game, to be honest. But there we go. There's the Wandering Emperor. We thought he had that.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. Let your blade do the talking.
That's a lot of pressure he's got there, and I've only got 3 blockers. So it looks like we have to chump block with the Harvester.
We've got the edge in this fight.
So yeah, obviously he's going to get through with 3 damage. We're dead. That's got first strike. May as well trade off for something there. Yeah. So really, just feels like another game where Sheoldred and Wandering Emperor were the difference. Excuse me, got an alarm there. Right, what do I want to do against this deck? So I think this is a deck where Olivia is quite good. That's my theory. But I think I want to try Fatal Grudge. Of course, no idea what I drop. This is the problem, isn't it? I guess we'd do a little tax, but anything that's 4 copies. Take down by 1. When in doubt, just do that. So yeah, we'll just play 3 Fatal Grudges, see how it goes. One Olivia. So I'm not. I just think I don't have the right sideboard against this guy, because I don't think this is quite the right matchup. Maybe for Fatal Grudge. We have a lot of land. I think we hold this to cycle later on. Usually I would play a tap land on turn 1. That's our red mana. Got the Ascendancy. This is probably what you should cut from the main deck, actually, because he's got so much removal. I think it's difficult to sacrifice your own stuff when everything's getting blown up. So we'll go with the Ascendancy here. Why not? Or we could just Soul Transfer, swing in. No, play the Ascendancy. Okay, destroy evil on that, sure. I think we hold on. Yeah, just chill. Hold on to soul transfer for a Sheoldred, basically. And we'll just block. Oh, he's probably got Wandering Emperor, hasn't he? Never mind. Welcoming Vampire. Okay. We'll cycle this land. Okay, interesting. We've actually got... We could cast this in probably 3 turns. Do we want to soul transfer this? Yeah, it's a source of lots of card advantage. I think it has to go. I don't think casting a Dreadfeast Demon next turn is very good, because he just needs 1 removal spell. If I could, obviously sacrificing the Goldhound, I'm thinking here. But blitzing out Zeator's Envoy might be good. Put something in the graveyard, means I draw another card. That's got Menace, so he's going to attack next turn anyway, so I think I'm not going to block with the Goldhound. Hello? I can cast that spell and get a Blood Tithe Harvester. I guess, yeah. I think I like that idea. And end the turn. Yeah, I can, I think just trade off here. I think that's fine. He might have a Wandering Emperor, but it's okay. Right. We don't get anything back with the Goldhound, but I'm going to play this out. I'm going to Fatal Grudge. Wandering Emperor is out, okay.
I hope you're ready to
Make a 2/2 that you can sacrifice. Oh, that's nice, okay.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Interesting. Soul Transfer is really good value at the moment. We've got Artifact and Enchantment in play, so we can get back a Blood-Tithe Harvester. I think I like the idea of just exiling Dennick, so he's not coming back. Should be able to choose both, right? No. No, no. Why can't I choose both? What's going on? That's an artifact, right? That's an enchantment. Why doesn't soul transfer work? Okay. I've got creatures in my graveyard, right? I can bring back. What am I missing here? Something obvious, I'm sure. Never mind, I'm going to do that. And as I cast it, will it let me choose the other one, maybe? Nope. Nope. So it's an absolute mystery. This is an enchantment, this is an artifact. Didn't work. I think I'll, that's something I'll have to look up later to try and figure out what went wrong there. That's been cut down. Okie doke. We've got a blood token. It implies that tokens work. I'm sure treasure tokens work.
Gods, to me.
Right. Obviously, I've been holding the Sokenzan to make a couple of tokens that I could turn into more demon tokens with the Dreadfeast demon. I could make these at the end of the turn, and just fingers crossed, I can get a land, an untapped land next turn.
Your training.
Could be big. Alright, he's got a missionary in his hand. Okay, I think the plan is we're going to just discard Dreadfast Demon and try and draw a land. So I'm going to Sokenzan, end of the turn. It gives me a better chance of getting a land. It means we have to use the Diagraph Rebirth rather than just hard casting the demon. But it makes sense to me. Okay, we got Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Good card, but we could discard that as well. Just try and hit the land. We hit our land drop, okay. He's only got one card left. We'll just see if this works. See if he's got an answer to Dreadfeast Demon. it does. You can sacrifice any creature, right? These are spirits and not demons. That's good. All right, no attacks, and sacrifice one of these. It doesn't trigger Riveteer's Ascendancy because these are 0 cost tokens, unfortunately. But there you go. Can't have everything. So that's 4/5.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
1 card in hand, you say? He could have 1 more Wandering Emperor in the hand. We just make sure Wandering Emperor dies, I think. I mean, some people would just swing over for 12 damage, because that's almost lethal, isn't it?
See you later.
We've got a Gold Hound. I think, yeah, I may as well play it. How about I just discard this land, actually, first. The Gold Hound is going to be a 6/6 demon very soon. We'll hold this land to pitch later, I think. Right. Oh, he's found a Sheoldred. He's going to grab Wandering Emperor, that makes sense. Interesting, he's done that a little bit too late. So the triggers are already on the stack.
You are not much of a roadblock.
There we go. Now, the thing I was saying was, I think against a heavy removal deck, it's a bit harder to get Ascendancy to work. So that we were going to cut that. I think we put... Let's try the Balduvian Atrocity. Yeah. I think that might be interesting. Let's take out one of those, put the Blood Tithe Harvester back in, because I think that's pretty important. What do we think about Olivia Crimson Bride? Maybe not the best idea. Digraph Rebirth or Fable. Let's take the Digraph Rebirth back. Because we had Riveteer's Ascendancy out for most of that game, but we couldn't trigger it a single time, which is a shame. So I like this hand. It's just turn 3 Fable, but that's good enough. It just fixes the hand, really. If we have too many lands, we can pitch one of those. We can pitch the demon. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's play the Sulphur Springs and Fable. He might counter it, actually. Now I think of it. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, Edgar Charm Grun. He's annoying. We managed to draw all 4 rebirths, which is pretty clever. we don't attack. That said, if he were to block with the trade off, I'd be able to afford Diagraph Rebirth. But I don't know, I don't really like turning this guy into the coffin. It seems like he gets so much value out of it. But otherwise, well, we're going to just die actually if if we can't deal with him. So, oh, now, Diagraph Rebirth. Now, what am I missing here? What's happening? Because I can't. Oh, because yeah, this explains a lot. Dennick has. Yeah, it's taken me till game 3. I've just remembered. Yeah, Dennick stops you from reanimating shit. So yeah. It's kind of a hard counter he has in the main deck. Well, that's kind of funny. I've got to say that it's taken me that long to realise that. So we've got to actually exile Dennick. If he's got a Wandering Emperor, he wins. He just pumps Edgar and wins. Oh, you've just died to that. Good game. That's funny. Yeah, I completely blanked on Dennick's hidden ability there. All right. Right, I'm going to have a quick break there. Right, thanks for watching. Right, and I'm back. I'm just carrying on with the deck, and I've just made one change to the sideboard. I've just added Elder Dragon War and cut one Olivia. Otherwise, the deck's the same. So just go back into best of 3. The season's just turned over, so we are in Silver 1, I believe. So we'll see if we run into another turn 2 Dennick. That could be a problem for us, but hopefully that won't happen too often. Okay, turn 2 Blood Tithe Harvest is pretty good. Turn 3 Mirror Breaker seems fine. Interesting. We've got this ninjutsu dude. Yeah, we've got an interesting choice here. I think we'll play the Mountain in Goldhound since we just top decked it. So we could go tap land and harvester next turn. Or just go for the mirror breaker. Guess we'll see if we draw something that we want to discard.
No secret is safe from me.
We could discard the Rebirth, of course. And we might have... I suppose we might have one land too many. Okay.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Right, and attack a Numa as well. I think we'll drop the Rebirth. It's a bit strange, but I think I'll drop the tap land. Because I could play 2 Blood Tithe Harvesters this round. And it's good, maybe good to have some untapped land to work with. 2 Fables, okay. Sure. Now, we possibly just missed a trick there. I realised I could have played Takanuma and channeled Sokken-san. Okay, he was holding up mana to do March of Wretched Sorrow. That's fair enough.
Don't you see I'm trying to help?
Takanuma's a nice self-mill effect that we could use, but I like the idea of playing it and playing 2 harvesters. It seems to be quite appealing. Surely he's got an ninjutsu creature. There we go. Takuchi's Shadow Walker. That's a lot of damage. Puts me down to 9. He's only got 1 swamp available. Alright, it seems like I can send 4 power against Kato and use 1 harvester to blow up the Shadow Walker. Pretty sure, right? Because we've got, it should be -6, -6. Yeah. So, go in like that. could have cut down, but
You're good. But I learned what I needed to.
guess not. We'll play a Fable. I guess we'll play another Fable, because we can. I guess we like soul transfer. I think we can discard a gold hound. Oh, see, that's what we want to discard. Well, we have blood tokens as well. We have artifacts and things. I think, right, first things first. Copy a blood tithe harvester. Blow up a 1,000-faced shadow, I think. Yes. How about soul transfer on the network disruptor as well? Seems excessive, but and we'll swing in. Right, blood tithe harvester. Played and turn. Can pop a goblin. Okay, how's that? Sure. Yep, that's one of them. Okay, I will use a blood token. Finally, we'll get our Titan of Industry into play. Another harvester. Okay. Right, actually Elder Dragon War is going to be quite good here. think Olivia Crimson Bride might be quite good as well. I'm going to try my Fatal Grudge as removal as well. Okay, we don't have much action at all. I'm gonna give this a mulligan, honestly. Okay, that seems better, so let's keep that. Theatora on the bottom. I think I'll lead with the tap land here. Okay. We're one card closer to that third land. Suppose we could have cast Fable and discarded a couple of cards. That was another option. Maybe a better option in with 2020 hindsight. I could have dumped 2 cards and drawn 2. So yeah, we can't even cast Fatal Grudge actually. But if we don't draw a land next turn, we can discard to hand size. So yeah, look on the right side. Oh well, there we go. Mountain. Suppose we'll just see if this gets counterspelled. But it's sort of funny. I wonder if he's got a hand full of removal. I feel like he should be beating me by now. Yeah, there goes the goblin. Handful of Moonsnare specialists, probably. Oh my goodness. Well, we've got plenty of things to discard, which is pretty good. Right, could actually Gold Hound into Fatal Grudge here. Or do we just do another Fable because we've got something else we want to discard? Blade of the Oni. And he can equip that as well. That's 5 damage in the air. Okay, I guess the question is, do I want to get a treasure next turn? If I do, it means I can reanimate Titan of Industry, assuming he doesn't bounce my Shaman. So I think, yeah, rather than trade off, that's probably the best policy. That's good. I don't think we need the Gold Hound now, so we'll just get rid of it. Okay. It's true I could do Dread Feast Demon and have 2 6/6 flyers. But this thing does have Menace. I'll go for the Titan. Gain some life points. And... oh, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Even better idea. So blow up Blade of the Oni. Right. That is also another artifact creature. An interesting way I can take out that artifact creature. I can Fatal Grudge and sacrifice my treasure, which is quite interesting, I think. Should work. Let's copy the Titan. Oh, yeah, let's put a shield counter on something. Probably not the smartest shield counter, to be honest. And really smack in for the damage there. 5 damage. Okay, let's copy some Titans. Yeah. That ought to do it. I see you get 4 for winning a best of 3. Okay, yeah, I've got my 4 wins for the day there, so I'll have another little break. I think I'll carry on tomorrow. So thanks for watching so far. And I'm back. So yeah, I'm tinkering a little bit more with the sideboard. What I've decided is Riveteer's Charm and Fatal Grudge kind of both do the same thing, but the Riveteer's Charm is a bit more flexible. Fatal Grudge is sort of more efficient in that it you get to draw a card off it. But I think I'll go with the Riveteer's Charm, and you can see I've added 4 Duresses to the sideboard. So I think that might be that's probably a way of keeping our reanimation plan in the deck, and not sort of, because we could have a transformational sideboard if we think right, we're against monoblue, they will counterspell our Diagraph Rebirth. Well, let's play around that by having a Duress to get rid of their counterspell. That's the theory. So yeah, we'll see how that works, and we're just going to go into a bit more best of 3. I have to double check this. Yep, I've done that already. That's good. Wow, so that's literally a 0 land hand. I haven't seen one of these in quite a while. But I think you've got to remember, best of 3, there's no hand smoothing algorithm, so you will see this kind of hand more often. And that's nice. So that's 4 land. Which card do we put back? We might actually put a land back, to be honest. I've actually got... yeah, looks like we can play tap land turn 1. I think, yeah, keep 6 cards. We'll pop the Overlook back on the bottom of the library. We might get some value out of the Ascendancy later, but it means we need to draw something else. But it's looking like mono blue, so this is going to be a big test for the deck. Yeah, counterspelled, and it's a syncopate, so it's exiled, which is not good news for the deck. I'm in the mindset of not playing around counterspells. I'll just, I just keep playing out my stuff. until he runs out of counter spells. So we could try a soul transfer. He's got 3 cards left. But he might have the protection spell. And we do have a good other option, so I think we'll go for the Fable here. Of course, he might even have Spell Pierce, but actually, because of the Haughty Djinn, he could have had the well, he could have used Negate, he could have used the I forget the name of the spell, the 2-point power sync card that's very popular at the moment. Make Disappear, that's the one. So we'll take 4 damage. He's going to play Tolarian Terror. We'll drop a Titan and a Swamp, I think, here. Okay, well, he's got 2 cards left. So, interesting situation. I'm just thinking I want to get value from Soul Transfer, but the only card I can bring back is a Titan. So, it's not really working for me there. I think play the land first to play around Make Disappear. I will learn the name of that card at some point. And obviously the Terror is Ward 2, so I think we'll target our Haughty Djinn here. We won't bring back the Titan. Right, it's going to Impulse, look for a counter spell. I guess the Haughty Djinn's more dangerous as well. Potentially we can make 2 chump blockers with Sok and Zan to block the Terror for a couple of turns. Could buy us a bit more time, and yep, he's found the Negate. Sure. No attacks. And yeah, we'll probably use this Shaman as a chump blocker. So you notice it's quite hard to cast Soul Transfer. Yeah, I think we just block here like that. Possibly buying us a little bit more time. So the Kiki Jiki could potentially chump block if it comes to it. I'm just thinking, do we have to play this as a land? I think we won't. I think we'll just go for this again. Yeah, it's still the Titan in the graveyard. So we'll just try this again. And it's a Syncopate for 3. He could have done it for 4, even if I had played the extra land. So, yeah, playing the extra land won't actually help us, I don't think. I don't think there's any 1-point power sinks. So he's going to Impulse and try and counterspell that, I guess. Is that 3 impulses he hit? That's pretty good. Yeah, he did. He impulsed and he managed to find another Negate. So let's just count the counter spells here. 3, 4, 5. He's actually had 5 counter spells. So he's nearly got lethal just with Haughty Djinn. So if he's drawn a spell, he wins. So we have to chump block like that. So yeah, we probably can't. There's no top deck that would win us the game here. So yeah, we will concede that one. Right, I mean, I've put a lot of anti-blue things in the deck. I don't know yet what I'm taking out for them, to be honest. But I know that 4 Duresses are going in. 3 Torch Breaths can go in. Riveteer's Charm is another option as well. We could just completely overload the deck with all of this stuff. Now, what we could do is sort of go low to the ground and just take out a lot of stuff. I'm just thinking, do we just take out the top end stuff, or do we? Because we could just. So maybe we give up on the reanimation plan. Just drop the Gold Hound, drop the big creatures, and drop the Diagraph Rebirth. Yeah, let's go for maybe Balduvian Atrocity could be pretty good here. Yeah, let's give that a try. I'm not sure if that's going to be very good, but we've got to try this out. Okay, it's a 1-lander. We must mulligan that one. And now we've got 4 land, so we can... They're all pain lands here. We've got nothing to do on turn 1. I think we keep a Riveteer's Overlook here. And maybe drop a Sulphurous Springs. Because we do need double black. I think we'll look for a swamp with the Overlook. Now, I didn't see any protection spells specifically. That's how he beats Torch Breath, basically. Now, Riveteer's Charm could let us exile the top 3 cards. That's another option. I think we'll play a tap land. Okay, tapping out for Haughty Djinn. So this is instant, but so that will actually do. We can do a 3-pointer at end of turn if we wanted. Right. It's Riveteer's Charm or Torch Breath. I guess Riveteer's Charm. Let's dig some more lands out of the deck. Right, he has put Hullbreaker Horror in this deck. Interesting. So, I could Riveteer's Charm at the end of his turn. Try and get some action. Could also exile his graveyard, but we can probably do that later. Get one less negate. To do 4 points of damage, it's going to cost us 3 mana, isn't it? So we've got to remember to put in x equals 4. See if he's got his protection spell. Oh, he's got Fading Hope. Sure. Okay. Perhaps that's the only protection spell he's using. At least it's slowed him down a little bit. We'll go ahead and try that again. But, you know, if he's got a handful of cards, you can always impulse for the answer. Yeah, we got another Fading Hope, sure. Because what I should have been doing is holding on to at least some lands. I know that I'm playing a deck with blood tokens, so I should have definitely been discarding those lands. But never mind. We'll go ahead and chuck a soul transfer at this thing. especially when I drop the top end out of the deck. I know that I think my most expensive card is going to be 4 or 5 mana. Well, yeah, I think I could have literally sat on about 6 mana and held the other lands to discard, because I've also got Fable as well. In theory, there we go. The other good card, of course, is to remove the graveyard, is Unlicensed Hearse. So I don't have that one yet, but that, because it's so cheap, you know, you can get it out on turn 2 or something like that, and just constantly chomp away at their graveyard. I guess, yeah, just Fading Hope is good enough as a protection spell. I think we can try one more. Oh, okay. What's this guy? A cleric. That's very interesting. Right. So possibly a cleric deck. Lots of ways of making things indestructible. I think I'm okay trading this guy off here. These don't have first strike or anything like that. He's got blue mana as well. So maybe not a cleric deck. Oh, I know actually exactly what he's playing. It'll be Serra Paragon. So, oh, Voice of the Blast. So, yeah, a bit of life gain as well. We'll trade there. See if he sacks this one. That will get bigger. Right, yeah, discard cards. Can definitely discard a land, I think. Okay, sure. Right. Is Riveteer's Charm good here? Yes, I think it's really good here. We go for 4 of these. We'll drop that card, the fun card. I don't think we need Infernal Grasp here, so I'm going to drop it. And I'll drop Soul Transfer as well. Right, one lander. No. Okay. Yeah, I think I spent more than 5 seconds on one of my turns, so they're quitting. Well, they maybe you know, something unexpected happened. Right, we'll go into another one. Well, that got us to gold. Wasn't much of a game, but feel like playing another one. Okay, it's a 2-lander, but we've got lots of self-mill, which is quite interesting. I think I'll keep it. These are going to both... I'm not going to be able to do anything on turn 2 as well, unless I draw a land. An untapped land, so it's slow. Oh well, we drew a gold hound, so that's something. But they've got a tap land start as well. They're also playing Jund. Another tap land, right. Swing in for a point of damage. I think we'll get a teachings cooking. Against aggro, of course, you can put the counter on the Gold Hound, so you've got a nice 2/2 first striker to defend with. But I think we'll put the counter on the Spirit. This is looking like a game where we want to sacrifice Gold Hound. Okay, there's a Sheoldred. We don't like taking damage, so I think I'll pay 2 life to kill the Sheoldred. And then we'll hopefully draw a land. Oh, look at that. That's pretty fortuitous, I have to admit. I think it's another teachings. Will he reanimate the Sheoldred? That's what I'm worried about. He's hit 5 mana. Oh, burn down the house, okay. So, I want to have this happen first. This is something I've just started doing. I've just realised in settings I wasn't ordering my triggers properly. So if anything like that happens, and oh, okay. I guess we don't get the counter even if we order it that way around. Never mind. Now we can actually play Zeotora's Envoy, which is pretty powerful. We could get a Fable cooking. If he's playing sweepers, we could be playing into. another sweeper. Sort of, it's kind of a Jund control kind of list, it looks like. And there's a war chief, okay. Then he gets the 4/4. That's definitely a card I could play in my deck. Right. Discard and draw. I'm thinking discarding these, and we'll get them back later. What if we exile the Sheoldred? That might be quite a good idea. We won't get a +1/+1, but that's fine. We'll make another creature. Right, we could go Riveteers and another Teachings. Felt like the right idea to discard those creatures, because I could potentially get them back later. Okay, we're getting hit for 3. We'll do no blocks there. Okay, +1/+1 on. How about a spirit token? Right, we do have enchantment, we have artifact, so we can double up with soul transfer here. I'm going to do the... Let's play the bishop. Let's play the butler first. See if we hit anything. Okay. Now, he'll be able to kill Kikijiki with this guy. So it might be an idea to blow that up. That said, I quite like the idea of taking out his token. And maybe we do want to get the Ziatora back, because that just seems pretty cool. And we'll swing in with some dudes. We're getting rid of that. And one of those as well, I guess. Yeah, let's attack with this token as well. Right, let's exile a creature and get rid of the underdog. Let's exile non-creature and get rid of burn down the house. So yeah, I'll give one of you guys a token. unleash the Inferno, so he's going to blow up Riveteer's Ascendancy, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's one card I've missed out on so far. Right. So he's actually going to use that to kill my Mirror Breaker. Fair enough. Right, we could blitz in Zeotora's Envoy, but we're not getting the value out of it from having the Riveteer's Ascendancy. I think just swing in with a token. Okay. And I think Junji's a good one. So if he's got the burn down the house, we can reanimate something. Let's see. I think we blitz in Zeotora and that should be lethal. Right. I think we don't need Infernal Grasp. I think a Riveteer's Charm could be good. Yeah, I think that might be it. Unless, yeah, he's got ways of blowing up the Ascendancy. We'll keep it in for this game. I didn't see much evidence of reanimation. That was just sort of graveyard value with Tenacious Underdog. It's sort of Jund good stuff, basically. I've just had an idea for the sideboard. I think it could be very good to have a cheap graveyard removal card. I think it's called Lantern of the Lost. It's sort of basically a 1-cost artifact that removes the graveyard. So I think that might be just a good tool to have for mono blue, or well, anybody doing graveyard stuff. Okay. I mean, we've got our wins for the day. I don't feel satisfied yet. That wasn't a good best of 3. Let's try it. Let's try one more. Come on. Oh look, it's another no-land hand. That's the second one today. It's quite impressive, really. Let's mulligan that one, I think, somehow. Right. Got some interesting cards here. I'm thinking of putting Diagraph Rebirth back in the deck, but maybe we want that. It's just we don't have. I guess we don't have any self-mill cards to go with it. Riveteer's Ascendancy, we don't have it. We've got one sacrifice card, but yeah, keep 6. I think because Blood Tithe Harvester goes really well with Diagraph Rebirth, that would be a reason to keep those. No, I think put the Diagraph Rebirth on the bottom because that's Riveteer's Ascendancy is an enchantment, right? So that's going to be the plan. That's why we're going to get value out of this. That's how we're going to get value. So yeah, Jungle Hollow, turn 1. Potentially Blood Tithe Harvester, kill something with it, and play Ascendancy. Okay, Bant colours here. Right. Naturalist. Okay. I think it's a simple one. We just kill the Naturalist like that. Or play an Ascendancy. Okay, yep, so yes, there's a mountain there and a swamp. So he's hit all 4 of his land types, all 5 of his land types, and I guess if it's, yeah, Naturalist confused me. 5 colour enchantments, I guess. Right. We kind of need the portal, potentially, for another... Another source of black mana, I was going to say. Oh, goodness, Hallowed Haunting. Yeah, we'll play this for an extra source of black mana. Oh, of course. Yes, it comes into play tapped. If it's not in the first 3 lands. You have to control 2 or fewer other lands. Yeah. I guess we'll just play out Zeotora's Envoy like that. Probably going to get exiled, I would guess. So we're expecting Leyline Binding, and probably the there's that 6 mana enchantment that it has 1 of each colour. Forget the name. Now, what an alternative that turn? Oh no, we didn't. No, we couldn't play the second black mana, could we? So we couldn't even soul transfer. Right, another Weatherseed Treaty. Starting on his collection of. He didn't attack. Come on. Right. Well, we're going to use this land because then we can hard cast Zeotora next turn. Guess we'll get a swamp. Now, using that blood token means we can't get value from soul transfer anymore, but never mind. Let's see if we get value from Zeotora's Envoy. I was thinking if he had white mana up, he could be doing a Leyline Binding. 4 damage through, let's see what happens. Oh, don't mind if I do. And end the turn. Oh, another Hallowed Haunting. This is where it starts getting quite scary. Kind of like my hand, to be honest. Let's decline that option. Yes, please. Now, oh, because 1 damage went through and there was a Gold Hound on top. I was kind of confused. I think I didn't sacrifice it to Riveteer's Ascendancy. What's going on? Which is a good point, because Zeotora can start sacrificing things, and we can get things out of the graveyard. Zeotora could sack Goldhound and shoot the Saproling. Yeah, that seems amusing. Let's do that. Because it gives me, 3 treasures, which is pretty cool. Right, Circle of Confinement gets 2 of these. Goblins out of there. Wedding Announcement gets 2 more creatures. And a human as well. But let's just think about damage to face. I can do 11 damage to the face here. Right, soul transfer on spirit token. Bring back Zeotora's Envoy. Do we play a mountain? Or do we discard that next turn? If we haste it in, it just dies on his dudes. I think we play Zeotora's Envoy, like that. That's my feeling. I just swing in the air with the Incinerator. I'll play Fable using treasures. End turn. I'll sacrifice the Envoy, of course. And just for safety's sake, well, I could. You see, I could blow up a spirit token, right? Or I could go face. I'm just worried about how many spirit tokens he's going to attack with. Yeah, I'm going to be super safe. Blow up a spirit token. Because we've got lethal anyway with Zeotora. He's got to deal with Zeotora. If I put him down to 2 life, I don't think I've got a good way of getting through. Okay. 2 more spirits. It's getting quite scary. Okay, I realise what my what my sideboard is missing. I can't deal with enchantments. See, this is also hitting creatures and planeswalkers. That's no good. So I think probably my best option is Duress. I might do a bit of trimming here. I guess I still want to kill his early dude that he might get. So I'll keep a grasp. I mean, soul transfer's kind of good. Ascendancy's was quite good there. We might do just a bit of a trimming kind of approach here. Lose one of those. Lose one of those. Lose one of those. because he's mostly playing non-creature spells, I would say. Okay, it's a 5-lander. We'll keep it. We can always cycle Ziatora's Proving Ground a bit later. The one we want is, I think, we'll go for a swamp with this. So, yeah, it gets to have a turn with Naturalist in play, which could be very scary. Which means probably taking out my Harvester. So, yeah, Hard Haunting, there it is. And, yeah, we just block. I mean, he's going to gain 2 life, whatever. That's fine. So, how does Jund deal with enchantments? What's a good thing to put in the sideboard? I think there's the Outland Liberator creature. I guess we don't really want that tap land too much. Let's discard those two. Okay, we've got our teachings. I think we will try and double spell next turn with the teachings. Wait, I've got a I can get a treasure token. I wasn't really paying attention there. Right. Fable and a teachings. Yeah, so perhaps Outland Liberator in the sideboard to deal with enchantments. Because he's another guy who sacrifices himself, which kind of goes with the theme. Right, Leyline Binding. Which one are you hitting? Get that one? Sure. 3. Yeah. Now, this might be the last chance to actually trade off somewhat with spirit tokens, so I think I'd better take this opportunity. Right. Let's go for some teachings. Let's stay back and block, I guess. Or if we swing in, we get a treasure, and we can play Mirror Breaker and discard these 2 lands. Maybe that's the right call here. Okay, we trade off for a spirit token. That's actually fantastic. Oh, right, we kill both of them because the other one gets smaller. It goes down to 1/1. It's already taken 1 damage. So that worked out very well. Indeed. I mean, we could play a land. We can get a treasure next turn, probably with the shaman. So I think we'll hold the land and try and discard it and draw into something. So this is going to be a horrendously sized sapling. 5/5. If he's got another leyline binding, he can obviously get 2 for 1 with his Weaver of Harmony. Okay, it's another Weatherseed Treaty, so 2 more spirits. Sorry, 1 more spirit. He doesn't have 2 Hallowed Hauntings yet. It has trample anyway, doesn't it? So no blocks there. Ooh, a Titan, you say? Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll pump up our Goblin. We'll discard these 2 cards. Try to find something that's not quite what we were looking for, really, with the Gold Hounds. But right, we could copy a Goblin Shaman. We could copy a Kirin. Is there any reason to do that? We can eat 2 things. Yeah, we can eat something out of the graveyard, or we can make more treasure. Okay. Let's make more treasure. Right, my feeling is I want to discard this right away or something. Okay, we've got a land. We've got through most of our sort of discarding things. 3 of the 3 fables, I think. Yeah, there's that one under there. I just wonder if I just want to play out these Gold Hounds. And play out these lands. Right, he's got 2 cards left. He's got his own Fable. There we go. That's another Spirit token, so these get to 2/2. And yet you can copy the Hallowed Haunting effect with that. Get loads of tokens. I forgot I have a Blood token, so that is my other way of discarding and drawing. Oof, that's a lot of creatures. Okay. He's got a 1/1 he's attacking with. Why is he doing that? He's tapped out. Gold Hound can just kill that. I just take 4, I think. Okay, let's use a Blood token here. Auto pay for the treasure. Discard the Gold Hound. Let me draw a Duress. Okay. Okay, good. He just top deck something, fire off a duress just in case we can snag a. No, that's a shame. So. Right, we're facing an army here. Let's end the turn. I mean, we did take out one of our reanimation spells. Maybe the correct thing was to not put any duresses in the deck. Just rely on the main deck here. And I'm only on 11. Oh, that's a big trampler. That's a big trampler. Yeah, because he's doubled up on that ability. That's pretty terrifying. It's 13 trample damage coming in, and then these guys are all 5/5. Good fun. Let's copy a goblin. So, these don't have trample, so obviously you block every single one of these with my sort of 1/1s. Then I'm taking like 13 damage. Could kill the goblin, but we trade off everything for the goblin. I think it doesn't matter too much. I think everything dies anyway. Yeah, trade off for the goblin, take 6. So maybe the right call this game, don't discard a Titan of Industry. Just play it out. Okay, good game. So, yeah, we'll concede that one. So, yeah, problems with duress. It's really bad late game. We'll just put... I don't think we have, really a sideboard against this deck. We could try Balduvian Atrocity. I don't think we've tried him yet. What would I... yeah, and it's the question of what do we get rid of. I think I don't need Infernal Grasp. There aren't too many big targets for soul transfer, so I think it's more about just reanimating our Blood Tithe Harvesters as much as possible, I think. Did I... wait. I've got Elder Dragon War, haven't I? I completely blanked on that one. Yeah, that would be a good one. Right, Goldhound is there. Good stuff. We don't really have a turn 2 play, but that's okay. We'll play our tap land. Right, he's taking his time. I've got to take a short break. Back in a sec. Okay, I am back. So let's hit resolve here. We've got a slow start, never mind. We might as well swing in because we do have Menace. Actually, do we want to sacrifice Goldhound here? I think we do. I think we sacrifice Goldhound and play the Harvester. He gets a turn to try and deal with the Harvester. If he can't deal with it, we can. Yeah, he's got the circle of confinement. Right, it looks like I probably missed... Oh no, yeah, no, I definitely missed a turn there. Right, okay, I guess we will see his Fable with our own Fable. Yep. Okay, discard up to 2 cards, right. I think we only need 1 Riveteer's Ascendancy. And I think we can drop a creature. Yeah, I think we like that land drop a lot. I don't think we soul transfer yet. I think we'll attack with the goblin. Ah, no, we didn't miss a turn. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm ahead on lands again. Right, soul transfer on the naturalist. And then we can get a creature back as well, right? Then we can teachings. Oh, sweet. Okay. We could even do... We don't have to rush into a Titan here. Well, I mean, he could have some graveyard hate, I guess, but I don't think it's that likely, but... Oh, Weaver, okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, let's make you a 2/2. Or should we make you a 3/3 to swing in with? Yeah, I think so. Right, options. So the Atrocity could bring back Blood Tithe Harvester. That's the whole combo, really. Or we could just, you know, swing in, Diagraph Rebirth, bring back Titan, which is pretty good. You can copy, yeah, the reflection. How about, let's try Valdivian Atrocity because it's a, it's something cool and interesting and new. Let's try it out. We'll pop one of the two annoying guys. I guess, yeah, Reflection's got potential. I don't know, this pumps his entire team and it doubles up his removal cards. Let's attack with this guy. It's getting through and end turn, right. And yeah, oh wow, we've got the Kiki Jiki to copy Valdivian Atrocity. Except I don't think you get the kicker on it. Okay, Leyline Binding. So it was a good move to kill the Weaver of Harmony, because he would have done that on Titan and the Rhino token, I guess. Okay, it's one of those opportunities to actually take out a spirit token. I think we have to trade. Yeah, it does. You feel the kind of pressure we're under. It's been very difficult to actually get out Riveteer's Ascendancy here. Guess we'll swing in first with the Goblin, a treasure token. Wouldn't mind if he actually blocks and trades off. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the right choice. Does make Diagraph Rebirth incredibly cheap. And we've got access to 3 black mana, haven't we? I think, yeah, we've got 6 mana. We could Butler, Rebirth. As long as we don't. Let's try not to mess this up. Because we could potentially have a really big hit here. Interesting. We've got a Junji. But I think even considering Junji, Titan is the right... Oh wait, Titan. See, this is my... forgetting what Titan of Industry even does. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Right, do we want Fable of the Mirror Breaker back, or Blood Tithe Harvester? I think we want the removal dude, actually. Could have killed Hallowed Haunting, by the way, but... never mind. That might have been an even better idea, yeah. So I get another spirit token. This one's 5/5 trample. 6/6 trample. It's still not big enough to beat my Titan. But yeah, the 4/4 may as well attack. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I've got only got 5 minutes left. Right. Cunning plan. Butler. I think there's... or maybe there's 2 good hits I can get here. But maybe we'll use the Butler for this block and get... I think Blood Tithe Harvester here. Or Balduvian Atrocity to make the most of Blood Tithe Harvester. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Right. Okay, so the plan is Balduvian Atrocity, Kicker, Blood Tithe Harvester. Take out your reflection of Kiki Kiki. And how about you could start taking out spirit tokens. We've got other ways of bringing back harvesters, so I think I'm okay with... No, it's tricky, isn't it? How about, yeah, we'll take out a spirit. That's fine. Then they're down to 2/2. This guy can pump himself to 2/2. We'll just swing in. We love to see spirit clerics getting taken out. Now, yeah, the trick I guess I missed there. I feel like I should have played Riveteer's Ascendancy at some point. And I could be bringing back Gold Hounds at least when I sacrifice my stuff. But I guess we've got the momentum here, so we're swinging in. Okay, it's a Thran Portal. Yeah, we can rebirth the Junji. Seems good. Go in with these guys. Okay. There's a lot of creatures dying. I think let's make this green. Oh, it's tapped, of course. Silly me. In that case, we'll just use this digraph rebirth and get a Junji. I've got 1 minute 34 left before time runs out. I better get on with it. I think we win. We just swing in with everything. Oh, okay, that's flipped. Does that change the... Well, I don't think he has a flyer, does he? So... Right, very nice. Okay, I think that is a session. I will we'll just have a look at the deck. Right, so yeah, the reason I was quite excited to play this deck, I just thought of I was thinking, yeah, trying to think of creatures that can sacrifice themselves to make Digraph Rebirth a bit cheaper, and I remembered Goldhound also makes mana when it sacrifices itself, so it's actually, it seems like the perfect card to combine with Digraph Rebirth. You've also got Blood Tithe Harvester as well, and so you can basically cast Digraph Rebirth on turn 3. So ideally, turn 2 you mill with Undead Butler or Teachings of the Kirin, and you get your Titan of Industry in the graveyard. It's a long shot, but you know it could happen. Yeah, so we've got a bit of self mill, 2 Undead Butlers, 3 Teachings. We've got ways of discarding and drawing. We've got 4 Fables, and also lots of blood tokens. We've got a bit of a sacrifice theme as well. We've got the Dreadfeast Demon, we've got Zeatora, we have a Blitz creature here. We could definitely use more Blitz creatures, I suppose, but and build around that a bit more. But I thought Riveteer's Ascendancy would be a good thing with creature sacrifice happening. And we can get a bit of value out of that. Quite a common thing I've noticed. Turn 3, I'll be sacrificing a Goldhound to play my Riveteer's Ascendancy, and then I use the Blood Tithe Harvester I played on turn 2 to kill something, and then I can get back the Goldhound. It feels pretty good. So, yeah, that's kind of a potential turn 3 play with the Ascendancy. It's a bit awkward, but because it's not giving you value when it comes into play like a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It's requires a bit of work for this to actually do anything. But it's been interesting. But we might want to I might want to build a deck around this a bit more. We've got a removal package. So this is the the change from the first session. I didn't have any removal other than the Blood Tithe Harvesters, so I put in 3 Soul Transfer and an Infernal Grasp. So that seems to have improved things, and we're quite good for artifacts and enchantments. We make a lot of artifact tokens, and then we've got looks like 9 enchantments as well. So this can get quite good value sometimes. We've got some top end creatures. We kind of can curve into our creatures as well and just play them out. So we've got a 4-drop, 5-drop, 6, and then the 3/7 drops. I think we're playing we're playing 27 land. So yeah, we are drawing quite a lot of land, but it doesn't matter too much. We've always got Fable and blood tokens to discard excess land if we do get too much. So I think you're much better off going for the 27 land in this kind of deck. And really, I guess the problems we've run into would be mono blue. We kind of struggle with. I tried to make a sideboard with some anti mono blue cards, but they're a bit too easy for mono blue to deal with. So my opponent today just bounced his Djinn back to his hand when I used Torch Breath on it a couple of times. That's to be expected, I guess. They always seem to have the answer because they just draw so many cards, of course. Riveteer's Charm is potentially quite good as well. It can beat their protection spells. Because if they've in the instance where they've got 2 creatures out, it can beat a slip out the back because then they'll have to lose the other creature if they've got maybe a Tolarian Terror out. It will beat the Shore Up protection spell because it doesn't target their creature. But the mono blue I'm playing against seems to have quite a lot of counter magic. So this tends to just get... Today this just got counter spelled. So I've added 4 Duresses to the sideboard for the mono blue matchup. I don't think we managed to draw it, unfortunately. So that remains a bit of a work in progress, figuring out how to beat mono blue. And I've got to remember I've got Elder Dragon War against weenie decks, so I definitely should have boarded this in against the last deck, but we managed to get through in the end anyway. So work in progress, definitely the sideboard, but I've only really just started playing best of 3. So the only way is up, really. Anyway, I think... I'll talk about the mana base, because in case you're wondering why I've got 8 mountains, that is simply to have enough untapped red sources, so we can cast Goldhound consistently on turn 1. We should manage to do it about 90% of the time if we draw the Goldhound. So I thought that I wanted to maximise my chance of getting this turn 3 Titan of Industry. It's probably still very remote, but it seems like fun to me. I suppose the other tap lands are going to make it a bit more challenging. So we haven't got a full set of rare multi-lands yet. We've still got 2 Riveteer's Overlooks, 2 Jungle Hollows we're relying on. So we can, and of course 2 Zeotora's Proving Grounds. We'll fix that at some point and have another go with the deck. But anyway, I think that is a video, so thanks for watching.